Hi, it's Hector Plimmer back again with another walkthrough. The last one seemed to be received really well, so I thought I'd do it again. So I'm going to do a walkthrough of my track Grow, featuring Tawiah, Marysia on harp, and Alex Cosmo Blake on guitar. This is my most recent single, which is out now. And it's from my upcoming album Infinity Mirrors, which is available for pre-order now. So I started this track with these chords, the chords that started off kind of Rhodesy sound. This was Spitfire's North 7 vintage keys. And then I think I just doubled that up with this kind of percussive cloud sound, which is another Spitfire thing called Percussion Swarm. And I ran both of those through my El Capistan pedal. Gives a nice atmosphere. I've pretty much run everything through some sort of delay or reverb, to be honest. I think already these two together are so lovely, set such a nice mood. On the percussion it looks, I'm just having it fade in and out very gently with an LFO. And the Rhodesy kind of sound has a chorus, which is doing a lot actually. I think this is a free chorus. It's based on Juno's chorus, I think. Oh wow, yeah, it makes a big difference. So what's next? Maybe the drums. So with the drums, the drums are addictive drums. But what I did was I used one of the plugins, one of the drum kits that it's kind of like it's called Black Velvet. It's like a rock. It's like a rock kit. So I used that, but then I put my own. I put like an 808. 808 snare and this kind of subby sound underneath the kick. So you kind of get the punch of the processing of the like rock kit, but with a more maybe electro-y kind of sound. And the hi-hat as well, it looks like a change to it. Quite effective actually. This is how it sounds with the original kit. So it sounds like it's mostly in the snare and the hi-hats. So yeah, now I've got my chords and my kick and my drums. The drums, it's pretty much that's it for the drums. This extra piano, this extra chord layer in the main section. It's kind of verging on cheesy, but I think it works nicely with the vibe. And I had this, I'm not sure what this was. Oh, I think it's it's my Yamaha Porter sound. You can hear the noise. But it just adds a nice layer to it. I don't think I used... Yeah, I took out some of the notes. With the bass line, originally I had like a kind of bouncy bass line, but once the vocals came back, I found they kind of distracted from them a little bit. So I just ended up with this kind of these long notes. I used my Korg MS-2000 on a setting called Magnum. Then, in terms of melody and extra bits, what's this? These are the bass station, Novation bass station, but I don't think they're playing bass things. Or they're kind of playing little pitchy things. Nice slow panning and lots of chorus again. And then I added this melody. So it started with the piano, and then I layered that up with the Labs free rare groove piano, and then a Mellotron sample. Flutes, Mellotron flutes. Bit of reverb on the piano. And I think I started this one around 2020. So yeah, during that time, I don't know, so many people had so much a lot of free time, so it's kind of a lot easier to work with people, and people were reaching out and I was reaching out to other people. But yeah, Alex Blake is an insane guitarist. He hit me up and was just asking if I was up for just getting together and having a little jam. And so when he could, he came round one day and we recorded a bunch of different bits. But one of the things was he basically recorded a long, just like a long solo over this whole track. And I'd been speaking to Tawiah. I wasn't certain it was going to happen yet. So I thought if worst comes to worst, could be an instrumental track and I could use a bit more of the Alex's solo. But I think this little section is perfect just for the outro. He already had his guitar going through some pedals, I'm not sure what, but sounds like a reverber. sounds so beautiful with all the sounds that we have layered up so far. And then when you add in the harp as well from Marysia, so it all just comes together so nicely. The harp was the last thing that got added actually. I sent her the whole record once I'd kind of known what tracks were going to be in there, and she picked a few, and I think it's, I don't know, it was just like the icing on the cake of all the tracks. I'm so happy with what Marysia added. And you don't need loads, but it just adds such a nice atmosphere. And I ran the harp through the mood pedal as well. Mood Mark II. And then finally the vocals. Tawiah, she sent a bunch of stuff. So let's see, these are the lead. This is the lead and the BBs. And the lead that she sent already had a reverb, so I found it a bit tricky mixing it. I think she said she ran it through a pedal or something like that.
There's only one way,
but it just sounds beautiful anyway. Her voice is
to
incredible.
speak on truth. It's radical these days. I don't want to let this go. I don't want you to let go.
I barely did anything to any of these. They all sound beautiful. Maybe took a bit of low end. I love this section that comes around twice, but I think it's so powerful, especially in the final section of the track.
You hold me, you see me, you hold me, you see me, you feel me. Give me space, give me space, we grow.
Everything just gels together in such a nice, unique way.
I see you, I see you. Give you space.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this track. It's not that complicated. Just one channel for drums. The main thing is layering all the chords, I think. And then, I really think all the features just really took it to that next level. And I love this track so much. I think it's really beautiful, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So if you have any questions, as always, let me know. And thank you to everyone who's been listening and supporting. I'm self-releasing this record, so all the support really, really means a lot, and your words of encouragement and everything mean the world. So thank you. New single coming out next week, so keep your ears and eyes peeled, and I'm sure I'll do another one of these if people want to see that. Thank you for listening.